I don't know why people are afraid to take the chances that we do.
I have a great passion for horses, for nature. I have a great passion for humans too. So 8, 9, 10 years ago, I started thinking about this project. I'm healthy, I'm full of energy, and I thought if I don't do it now, then I might never do it.
Gerard Pagman dares to dream big. This is the story of his biggest dream yet.
Noseband's tight, curb chains quite loose. Let's say 3 fingers in between. Shoelace is important, that's our safety. The Caravan is an adventure. Yeah, it will have everything. We are going with horses, and that means we will ride horses and we will drive horses with carriages cross country through the United States of America, from California to Florida.
When I met Gerard, he's an amazing person who's done a lot with his horses all over the world, but one thing that's missing on his bucket list is long-distance journeying, and he knows that I've done it. And he recruited me. He said, "Are you up for another one?" And I thought about it, and I said, "Yeah, I am." We're going to begin in Murrieta, California at Friesian Focus Farm, and we'll immediately pick up the trail that the 49ers did, the old Butterfield Trail, the old Southern Overland Trail, and we'll backtrack along that to Yuma, Arizona, down the San Pedro River Valley, over the Chiricahua Mountains into New Mexico, on our way to El Paso. And at El Paso, we'll continue on a direct route toward Florida that will take us through the deep south, along the Gulf Coast, into Florida, where we'll end at Weirsdale.
2,500 miles, that's a long trip, means a lot of preparation, but to do it this way is probably a good way to teach others and my own family too how we can improve things in life, improve relations with others, improve communications with others, and how to deal with our planet, our world.
Come on, Molly.
He'll find a way.
Come on.
There's a will,
Come on.
there's a way.
Oh my God, if you could see my stomach right now, it would be flying in loops.
They're clean enough. Clean enough for the smorgy table.
Millie and Maze, they're half-sisters, and they're both, of course, same daddy, but little different mama.
I brought my little mule, Honey. She's quite the character. I'm really happy that she's here with me. Wait, fix your hair, girl. You look silly. Good girl.
Ticket and I are ready. Are you ready?
I'm 60 now, I'll be 70 this year, and it is a chance of a lifetime for me.
Most important for us is safety for the humans, safety for the animals, and welfare for the animals. Horse of mine. It's about connections, it's about communication, and it's about your goals. Set your goals and you can make it. You can do it, I can do it, we can do it.
On day one, there is an air of optimism, energy, and high hopes. Each person joining the caravan for their own reason. To check one more thing off their bucket list, to prove a point, overcome fear, make new connections, or test themselves and simply get to the end. So many goals and so many expectations.
There are people from 8 countries going on the caravan. There are people from all over the United States joining us, coming and going. There are people that are meeting us that don't know a thing about it, and a lot of people dream about traveling the way that we're traveling. We can moan about our middle age or our old age or our disability. It's easy to complain, but it's a lot better quality of life when you focus on what you can do and turn that into a sense of adventure.
Please make sure when you take them off, when we're done, that you won't lose this part, because then I'm in trouble. Is this 1 liter in?
I just need a rider.
Yeah, I think she's ready. She seems to be pretty sassy already, so I don't see why this shouldn't be a fun ride. Right, my girl?
We're right on the historic Butterfield Trail that so many people traveled in 1849 to get to California for the gold rush, including my great-great-grandparents and the little girl who grew up to become my great-grandmother. I think about the people that came before us, and I know it was much harder for them. If we're cold, or if we have a windstorm or a sandstorm, or, you know, we're having a rough day, it's nothing.
There's, of course, so much history in that area, and you start realizing how those people in those days must have struggled with so many things.
It's important to step out of your comfort zone sometime, to find what real living is all about.
For Louise and her miniature horse Ticket, the caravan is about overcoming personal hardship and proving a point.
I have a disease called trigeminal neuralgia, and it is what they call a suicide disease. It is extremely painful, and when the pain starts, you can't get rid of it. Just talking to Ticket just eases me into a quiet mode. I have been smiling since the first day that I got behind the Mini, and I haven't quit yet.
So many people told me, what, are you going to take a Mini on that trip? Well, so far, he's the absolute #1. Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little bit pressure. Are we gonna flip him?
Almost.
There.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, over.
Flip him. Flip him.
Over.
Yeah,
Okay, out of the way.
Oh, good boy.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Nice smooth pipe, he's good.
And I said this morning, I don't like these pedals because they can get stuck under it so easy.
Yeah.
Michael is dealing with horse problems of his own. A contagious equine illness has forced him to leave his horses at home.
We just had to figure out what are we going to do at the last minute when I couldn't vet my horses, I couldn't jeopardize everyone else's horses. But one of my team is a Canadian man, Vern Kemble, and he has suitable horses for the gig, and he stepped up to the plate, and he's on his way now with replacement horses for me.
It's a disappointing development. His first outreach to disabled groups is only 5 days away, with no guarantee his replacement horses will make it in time.
Okay, before we are 1 minute too early, so that makes it possible maybe for me to raise a difficult issue. 2 people came to me today and they said, a few people are unhappy about whatever this. I said, I don't want to hear this because I don't want to go back to preschool. If you do have an issue, please come to me. Don't start talking to your neighbors or friends or this and that. I am responsible. I will do the utmost to make you happy. I had worked so long on this, and I had put so many hours in this. And of course, I'm a good shouter, so I had shouted to so many people in the world, come and join us because this will be the best event. This will be a live event. Yeah, but then of course you have to make it true. Okay, tomorrow, exciting day. Denise, maybe you can say something about the road conditions, the route, and the place where we're gonna camp.
So I've tried to be pretty specific with where you're going and how long you will be on the road.
I go in advance of the team and I look for places for us to stay. I find the route and then I mile mark it with my odometer and put it down on paper and give them out to the group.
Doug and Suzette are going to stop somewhere a little different than I have listed here.
I have to figure for the truck, I have to figure for the carriages, I have to figure for the mini, and also for people's driving levels and their concerns with traffic or obstacles.
It's all about the teamwork. We can't get any of this done unless we're a team. So after a couple weeks, after we figure out individual jobs and that for everybody, we'll pull together and we'll make it work.
I'm stuck in the sand.
Oh shit, you did it again.
Oh.
Like it was for the early pioneers, there's no escaping the California desert sand. But there's a modern twist. There's also no escaping the endless paved roadways running to the east. The drive along the dirt trails of the Butterfield stage route was an exception. In reality, most historic trails are now interstate highways that connect to secondary paved roads. Roads that are hard on horses and horseshoes.
Yeah.
A trip of this size requires a lot of helpers and support vehicles for sleeping accommodations, horse transport, feed, carriages, and water. Jean-Paul Gauthier is Gerard's logistics coordinator.
Right now we have 25 horses on the caravan, 1,200 gallons of water, that is just for 24 hours and just for the horses, not for people to have a shower and things like that.
But the biggest challenge today is they can't stay here. Suitable overnight staging is 35 miles away. They have to haul. This was not part of Gerard's original plan.
I think for our team it was a great day, but maybe not for all of us. So please give me your input so that I can learn from you and that we can hopefully change those things which can make all of us happier.
It was awesome today. Awesome. I would like to spend more time in that area than in an area like this. Personally. That's all.
perhaps the initial idea was to drive our horses from the west coast to the east coast, but I don't think that's possible. It's going to be inevitable that we're going to have to trailer through areas just for safety.
I don't mind. Yeah, I'm willing to do anything, yeah? But we have to be fair and reasonable to the needs too. The question is, if we have roads like this, then don't drive to the next stop, but let's trailer our horse to the next stop. And we can make it a combination of driving to the east and hauling our horse to the east. Is that fair then? Yeah. Okay.
My horses arrived in Phoenix today. So, you know, they're in the neighborhood and we're going to plan, you know, they're probably going to rest tomorrow before we hook up. But
Even with group consensus, it's still not clear if everyone is happy.
So you're not going to be with us?
No, we got some other stuff to do. So, but we will be catching up with you. But we won't be with you for, oh, I don't, it's hard to say. We're not 100% sure.
And I can get that.
Did you find a nail or something? Or what?
Yeah, I'm sure it was a thorn.
Hey, Gerard, we'll see you in a few days.
Hey, have fun, have the best time.
Yeah. No, we'll see you in a few days, man.
Okay.
You can do anything.
Hey, we are a team, right? We are a team.
That's right.
So today's day 6 of the caravan. But it's a beautiful day. We're all safe, we're all happy, and everybody's doing well. And again, that dream is coming true every day now.
I thought it was going to be a group of covered wagons. Instead of westward ho, it's eastward ho. I pulled in and I'm going, what the hell have we got going here? All I see is marathon carts, and I'm the only sore thumb in the crowd. And I was actually very hesitant about staying.
About 3 days into it, it started to get a little hectic for my mom and dad. So I decided to stay for the whole trip, quit my job, and live my life the way I never lived it, like a gypsy.
Our anticipation was of what this was going to be. It's completely different than what it is. But we're having a great time.
Oh, they will be so happy now.
Not days, but just a few hours later, Doug is back with his own idea of how the caravan should proceed.
I know that you can't get 2,500 miles on your horse unless you go that way and come back, go that way and come back, go that way on 40. Yeah. Then we can accumulate 2,500 driving miles, and we're still going to Florida. Unless you got a scout, like in the old days, right? The scout hopped on his horse, and he went ahead.
You're volunteering, I can tell. You're volunteering.
You know what? I like that.
And a biting issue of a different sort leaves a lasting impression on one of the helpers.
Antoinette is a little bit sad that you beat her in her butt.
Yeah,
Can that be true?
I did. I put a little bruise on her butt.
And now she can horseback ride.
Oh, I'll rub it for her.
You will put some cream on it.
Okay, she hit me hard. Now I can't ride. She hit me
Is this
hard.
a girl's room or so?
You bit me. And then you hit me, and so now I can't.
Hey, come on. How old are we? Okay.
Is your bum okay? Are you going to be able to ride?
I need a rabies shot.
I'm the organizer, so I get the flowers or the stick, right? I was nervous about the route. We didn't have a firm route. I didn't know how the horse would do. Yeah, there were so many questions. And maybe I was acting strong, but inside I felt quite often quite weak.
I have to be noticeable because we're so small and mighty.
Helping Gerard and overseeing the 10 Friesian horses on the trip is longtime friend and horse trainer Ona Okama.
Well, Rod.
What I like about Ona, and you can see that when you see him driving or working with horses, he enjoys every split second. He sparkles. You just let me know when you're ready for a race, yeah? And we'll see which horse can go the fastest, yeah?
I have to try again.
Finally, Michael's horses have arrived from Canada.
I'm going to let them have a bit of air and I'll catch them in a second.
All right. Welcome to Arizona.
Thank you.
Hey, Tom and Jake, eh?
Tommy and Jake. Yeah.
Hi, Tommy.
All right.
Mike, finally.
Well,
After more than a week on the Caravan, this will be Mike's first drive with his replacement horses.
Austin is nonverbal. He cannot walk. He was born that way. And since he's been with us, he has turned into a remarkable young man.
When we challenge the limits of our disability, it makes us stronger. It makes us more courageous. It makes us believe that we can do more, and then we can do more.
there you go. Here we go.
We've had a lot of kids that this is the only joy that they get and the mobility that they get.
Everybody seems to notice how the person bonds with and gets something from the horses. I noticed my horse is getting something from Austin.
So Austin's enjoying driving these horses. He's got his hands on the line and he's feeling that energy and he's loving it.
The interaction that we're seeing with him, with the drivers and with Mike, and the joy on his, the joy on his face, that's what this is all about.
That's right. You got him, Austin.
So we're going to see lots more of this, aren't we?
Yes, he does.
I'm impressed.
He wants that rain. He wants that rain. They're an awesome team. They're a great team, Vern. This is just what we need. We broke a pole. Yeah, we broke the end of our wagon pole at the start of the parade. We only lost the tip of it. If we can make it safe, we're going to go. If we can't make it safe, we'll have to scratch. You're going to take a rest until we get hooked back up?
Separated at the beginning of the parade route, the rest of the group is unaware of Michael's predicament.
Are you satisfied with that, Vern?
I think we've got it though. We've got the ring on here.
cross country, everybody's going to have problems. My role originally was just to deliver the gypsy wagon. But while I was here, it turned into fix everything and become the mechanic. It's been a role I didn't want to take on right off the bat, but it kind of followed me all the way here.
This morning there were a few arguments between a few people, and now I'm trying to solve those issues. It became very clear over the last week or 10 days that quite a few of us have different expectations, and we have to deal with that. If people don't want to drive or ride a horse during a day because they think that route is not good enough for them, they can do that, that's okay. As long as we speak about it, talk about it, I think that won't be a problem.
But today there was a lack of communication that split the caravan, half traveling on the main paved highway and half on the much preferred dirt surface.
Communication is extremely hard. We make probably the biggest mistakes in life by poor communication or by misunderstandings. Of course, 24 hours a day, living with each other, working with each other, being together is not easy. For me, as the organizer, one of the biggest challenges, of course, is to keep the group together and to try to keep everybody happy.
Everybody wants something different, and everybody has a special request at every route and every place we stay. I don't think Gerard understands the time limitations that there are. If I'm trying to get us planned 3 days out, it's really hard for me to look at how I can make tomorrow better. So I'm just asking for his patience and seeing that as I figure more stuff out, find quicker resources that will have better stuff become available.
Okay, we'll talk further after the meeting because I guess it's 5 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then we'll
But
I
then
think
we
we're
still
making
have
progress.
to end up over here by Thanksgiving.
We'll talk.
Okay.
Yeah?
It's 2 weeks into the trip, and tonight's meeting turns personal.
I talked to John this afternoon, and the way he described what you have done today, I thought, I wish we would have done that. Yeah? So that's my confession to you then.
It was lovely.
I think, Gerard, you need to know that this team that you have here has a lot of credentials. And if you approach them and ask them, what have you done in your life? Where have you gone? What kind of work have you done? You will realize that you have a team here underneath you that is absolutely unreal.
Yeah. No,
But I have never once been asked by you where I come from, what I've done. What have you done in your life?
Yeah. But we just started.
Ultimately, it's your responsibility.
We started a long time ago.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago, I have planned this
Doc,
with
every
you.
time I listen to you, but then when you've said something, then please treat me the same.
I
Then
do.
listen to me.
I will. I listen.
It's not
I'm
nice.
listening.
It's not nice.
I've been listening a long time.
Adding to the frustrations of the night before, a sandstorm blows in. Some make the best of it, while others, not wanting to wait it out, move on. The catch is, they're camping on a drug smuggling route.
I'm really happy that you know that we are here. So therefore I phoned 911 so that you're aware we are here and we are a little bit scared now.
You know, if you were by yourself, yeah, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to camp here with your family, but you got a big group.
Yeah, about 10, 12 people.
Yeah, you got multiple vehicles.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. But you can use it for for wounds and things like that. Oh wow.
How is it called?
This is a creosote bush.
Creosote?
Creosote.
Creosote.
And then And the thing about those, they're always leaning. When they grow, they lean. And they lean to the southwest. The North Star is touching Ursula Minor. You can't hardly see it, but it's hard to see.
Well, thank you a lot. You know a lot about this, eh?
Oh, I love outdoors. Yeah, I'm always trying to come out here when I can.
You should join us. Well,
I was here at my driveway when Denise drove up and asked if she could park a few horses and a couple vehicles, and there was a caravan traveling through. So I told her that I had some property down the road and I'd be glad to have anybody stop and use it and park the horses there.
See, he cleared it out. He just did this for us. Isn't this badass? Hold down in here. What a guy.
Yes, there's a few bunches who are going to squash my trailer.
So we can go all the way down, and we can go all the way through, and you can see the whole thing. What's the mileage?
19.4.
I'd never realized what kind of a logistic operation this would be. So altogether, it's a much bigger project as what I had foreseen.
There's a parking lot before. We can haul our horses from there and take them to the other spot. Then we have Saturday a day off for the horses, and Sunday we can travel further. But it's nice roads. It goes a little bit up and down, but it must not be a problem. The second day is not even 20, it's 16 and a half miles.
Yes! Oh, perfect.
It's a
crazy, 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 crazy mixed up world. Such a crazy, 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 crazy mixed up world. It's delirious hell, away from the crowd, we're just our bodies in a different light.
What I think drives all of us to spend our lives with these animals is that there's this love and acceptance between the two of us. When you ride a horse or even drive a horse or look at a horse in a field, you're looking at something greater than yourself and bigger than yourself. And to be able to communicate with that animal, it's a big accomplishment for a lot of people.
I think I'm in love with this little team. But I could lose the long underwear now.
You just relax, and horses relaxed, and it was good.
It was a beautiful drive. The weather's gorgeous. The scenery's gorgeous.
It was awesome, yeah. And much fun. The horses were behaving so well. Yeah, they did very well today.
Oh, that was just absolutely incredible. It was really beautiful.
High desert roads converge at Oracle, where the likes of Buffalo Bill Cody sought his fortune in mining ventures in the early 20th century. It also holds special meaning for Michael.
Well, I was here in 2001, so we're repeating a part of the journey that was something that I enjoyed very much, both because this is a really beautiful part of Arizona and it's a historic part of Arizona that's not much changed from 100 years ago. I always liked that. I also like the people here. They're wonderful to meet and how they open their doors to us. We're travelers and we tell a story of where we've been. And I think that's as old as mankind.
I think right now with the pressures that most people have in their lives to earn and generate a living, to care for their children and their families, it's rare that people take the time and follow a dream. They make time for that. You know, they've set aside part of their life to do something that will change their life, I think, forever. And I think it's crucial that we find some time, some way, get a hold of our passions and allow our passions to define who we are. And it takes time and effort and energy and money and sometimes sacrifice. But I think those are the things that truly define us, define our lives, and allow us to be the real person that we want to be. I'm really happy to have played a small part just to have a stopover at my place.
Have a good trip, guys. See you later. All right, thanks for stopping by.
That thing is so cool. Gypsy wagon.
We had a great day. We started out early this morning. There was about 2 inches of ice on the ice bucket, and everything was frozen in the rig. So we climbed on and took off, and we got over here and our tongues were hanging out because it was hotter than hell.
Our gypsy wagon had a lot of weight, so the girls were really pulling, and we were worried about them. Huh, John?
Yeah, we ran out of water on our rig. We forgot to fill it up. So we're about halfway, and Joanne wanted a brandy and water, and she couldn't have it, and the horses are out of water too.
That's tonight.
Over and over again, the generosity of the people along the route is remarkable. They open their doors, their hearts. They even provide water for the horses, a precious gift in a dry land. It's Thanksgiving, and the caravan has much to be thankful for.
We know how to Thanksgiving here. Thank God you're from Canada because we got 2 Thanksgivings.
Yeah, don't brag.
Off we go into the sunrise.
What is going on today? I saw
We're driving to Florida.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Hop on, we'll take you with us.
I'd love to.
It'll take a while.
I bet.
Good morning. Did you see some pretty horses pass by today?
Very beautiful.
I think more than anything, I love how we connect with our horses. You know, we're all horse lovers here. That's a uniting thing for the people. But this is an opportunity for us to live with our horses 24 hours a day. We're driving them for hours each day. We sleep with our horses. They're in our camp.
Okay, so here we are. And a beer for us and a beer for our friends, the horses, please.
Beer for your horses, huh?
And again, the people are so friendly for us. And so also for our friends, they serve them and they're having the best time.
They're well broken, they're bar broken, huh? They're train broken, everything, huh? So everything what you want to do with these horses, you can do it. Arizona, thank you. I'm sorry about that.
So you didn't run into any long caves?
No, but I did open that one gate that you were talking about, but I may not have gone far enough.
Recent floods in the area have destroyed many off-road trails, so Denise wrangles some locals into helping her out.
So we can go to the right of the tree here.
Last time I went through here, I was in my Jeep and all this stuff was washed out.
I think we're gonna hit most of our civil up here.
Civil left.
Yeah, and then we go back to the front. So everybody hold on.
I don't know about this.
Years ago, I used to work down at Fort Huachuca doing field work. I'm a wildlife biologist, now retired. So if you got questions about vegetation or wildlife or anything like that, ask me. I may not remember, but I might make something up for you.
We will, and thank you for joining us. First, we called ourselves a team. Then a little bit later, we decided that we are a family, because in a family you can have a disagreement knowing that you're stick together forever. So therefore I'm saying welcome to the family, and great that you will be part of this.
I decided to join the Caravan in Tucson. I figured that after being on the road for a month, the Caravan would have worked out all their problems. They would have gotten just smooth as a well-oiled tool. So I was kind of thinking, you know, I'd come into a group that was functioning well.
In the Benedictine tradition, the guest is Christ present to us. So whatever we do, we try to make the other person who's come to visit comfortable. Well, this is an unusual request. We don't have very many horses come here. People usually come for retreats, and they come to kind of discover themselves in a religious, spiritual way. But when Denise said she had horses, I knew we had property, and I knew there was a place where we could do it, so it didn't take me long to figure out how we would do it.
Okay, welcome. Meeting is open. Thank you for being here. So for tomorrow, the program has been changed. Tomorrow we will stay here if the people allow us to stay, and hopefully, Denise, you are willing to figure that out. And then I would like to invite all of us to go out at 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's not that early, for a beautiful drive, and all includes every one of us. Denise, you also have to want to say something.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but I've had an emergency and I have to go home. And I'll have to leave as soon as the meeting's over. So here's directions for tomorrow, and I can give you or whoever would like everything that I've got for the next 14 days.
Oh, are you coming back?
I don't know.
Okay.
Gonna miss you, kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see
Is she in the center?
Yeah.
Denise's departure leaves the caravan at a crossroads.
We pray that you will have a great, successful journey, maybe in our terms a pilgrimage. You know? And pilgrimages are fraught with all kinds of things where you go one way and find out that's not the right way and you have to go another way. And the weather doesn't always cooperate, and sometimes it's a great, wonderful, joyful experience. So I hope that's what it is for you. I think you're going to find beautiful people. I think you're going to find struggles that are going to challenge you. And when it's cold, when you're hungry, when you're tired, when something happens and there's breakdowns, all of that's a part of life. And in it, if you can find the silence that gives you the chance to rise above that, that's life. And that's good. And that's what we're meant to do. That's the journey that we're all on.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. And we're going, okay, so we know they came through here. We're watching the ground.
But it doesn't. No. You have all the risk.
Yeah.
That a truck can hit you.
Go from Tombstone to somewhere here, yeah? Probably camp there. Next day, the riders can go with the horses here through the difficult word for me. Chiricahua.
Chiricahua. Okay, well that's up here.
Yep.
And it goes through Portal.
This road.
And Mike, is that more of a flat?
Denise's exit signifies a dramatic change in the caravan. Left without a main scout, the group has gelled for now. Tensions of the past few weeks are overshadowed by the reality of the situation.
So then, after this,
But will it be enough to hold the group together?
Welcome to Tombstone.
Hey, you! Hey, you yelly-belly greenhorn! Your horse looks like an old retired mule.
Them fighting words.
Boy! I thought I told you no playing with whips. Now shake hands. We're all family here.
I think that's absolutely awesome, okay?
Yeah!
Thank you. Have a good trip. Woohoo!
We're a large group, and we're a changing group. People are coming and going, and we have to have some level of satisfaction for everyone. Not all of us are able to go at the same speed. Some of us have different ideas about what the caravan means. I have an overarching mission to reach out to people like myself that have mobility issues. So my goal might be different than someone else's.
When I started working on the Caravan, my goal was that we would drive every mile, every yard, from the west to the east. We're not doing that. We're hauling quite a bit. The pavement causes really problems to us. It's so hard on our animals, it's so hard on their feet, their legs, the shoes. They wear very fast out. If we trot just for a few hours on pavement, we wear a set of shoes out.
It's been the dictating thing that has defined our capacity to work on the roads and to lay the miles down to do a transcontinental journey.
So what Tom and I were working on, I got him, he bought a welder, which is awesome. So he went in and he welded kind of a tow bar right on the edge of the rim.
It's an ingenious idea, building up the impact area of the horseshoes so they last longer. But will it work?
It's definitely a challenge.
My team is working barefoot. We set out to prove that we could drive our horses across the country and keep them healthy without shoes. Now, to lay as many miles on the ground as we set out to do, that's a challenge. In keeping your horses booted, keeping the foot protected as it wears on pavement. And I think we've been successful, and we've been less challenged than the people struggling with keeping borium on the shoes or wearing their shoes out.
Despite these challenges, there seems to be a powerful incentive to make it all work.
My great-grandfather was John Muir, who's considered the father of our national parks, and he's the man who inspired the world to enjoy nature, to go out in nature, knowing that when you teach people to love something, then they want to protect it. You know, when you're sitting on a horse or you're sitting in a carriage, they're doing the work for us, so we can drink in the beauty around us with our eyes, with our nose, with our hearts. When we pass through something that's so awe-inspiring, I think we're not just looking, we're listening too.
This is 10. This is where we have to go in 10 days, which is right now probably 900 miles.
So this is the number 9.
Yeah. She's got a pretty decent shoulder.
We can drive here. Do you think the pipeline road is okay for us to ride and drive on?
We're going to have a lot of locks on there. We're not going to be able to get through.
We have a pretty good presence on this in this area, stable.
Oh, good. Okay. Because we have no weapons, nothing. We have our animals, and then.
Yeah, they don't like horses anyway.
Okay.
You guys checking out the roads?
Yeah, we're checking out roads, and because we try to stay off the roads and go on those little trails on the sides.
Is there a little town, a couple of miles?
The next town is Animus.
Wow, that's pretty darn good. Good luck, guys. Yep. See you later.
Bye.
It's bad, bad, bad road. Bad, rocky. You couldn't get a wagon down through there. Now you probably could, but no, the best thing is just stay on 9. Go all the way into Texas on 9.
You know, we seemed to stumble a little bit at the beginning. We were a large group and not a really cohesive group, and it's hard to get that rolling and work out the speed bumps. And now I feel like I see the way through. Welcome aboard, Barbara. I'm glad to have you here. Let's get you a blanket and keep you nice and warm because I feel like snow is coming.
She's Dr. Barbara Goodnight, who actually started a university in North Carolina. And she came here and was going to help us out with Spirit Ranch, and still is, but got Parkinson's. And she's been afraid to fall. This is the first time that she's been willing even to get outside very much in her wheelchair. She wanted to be a part of it.
Anne runs an equine-assisted therapy program for all ages, but she's been unsuccessful introducing the program into the local school system. The horses of the Caravan offer the perfect opportunity for outreach.
Ticket and I started going around, and he dropped his head and he walked to the children. The kids were about Ticket's height. And Ticket walked quietly into them, and they totally enveloped him. And I told Anne about it when we got back to her place. And she came over and gave me a hug, and she says, "Thank you very much, because now I will be able to get my minis in there, and they have seen firsthand what miniature horses and children do for each other."
Y'all taught me about the Caravan. This is what the Caravan is doing. This is what we're doing at Spirit Ranch.
It's almost Christmas and a well-deserved 2-week break for the group. But for Doug and Sue, today marks an early end to their journey on the Caravan.
I think all the people who joined the Caravan had their own expectations. Some of us were pretty good in adjusting their expectations. For others, it was a little bit more difficult. Doug was one of them, and he's a strong character. So everybody could see, feel, and hear that. Well, at a certain moment, he decided that he would go. Then a few days later, he showed up again. But again, talking. And then we said, hey, listen, better if we go into different directions. And that was very sad, of course. Hey, have a great time.
Hey.
Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New
betcha.
Year. Yeah.
We'll see about
Thank you
the
for
10th.
everything.
You bet. We'll see about the 10th of January.
Oh.
Honey's gonna go back to Arizona. She's gonna hang out with a friend of mine there. So I'm gonna go home, make a little bit of money, do a little bit of fishing, which I think will be a nice little release, and come back and just start fresh.
We've got our sights set on Texas before Christmas, and I don't have any doubts that we'll make it there. And it seems like, you know, it's going to be easier from this point on.
Last night we had thunderstorms and so much rain. So we're all stuck in here now. We can't get out. Maybe we have to put some horse in front of this truck to get out. Still having a great time, although we are a little bit struggling now. Oh, we're getting some help from Mr. Owner of this property. So that might help. Hey, thank you for following us. Today we won't move forward a lot. Our family changed a little bit. A few people left. Quite a few more people came. It's becoming more relaxed. We are having a great group of people, and I think we are meeting with the caravan the expectations of all the people who are here now better than before. Last night most of us slept on the floor in this cabin because it was nice and warm here inside. Let's go inside. And Jean-Paul, of course, Jean-Paul is here. Comment allez-vous?
Oh, très bien, très bien. Et cet après-midi, je vais atteler l'attache à 4 et aller les mener entre les arbres, ça va être super.
Okay, I hope you understand it. I think it's French, but can also be Chinese or so. Hey, and Peggy is here. Peggy from California. How are you doing?
Oh, fantastic. I'm so happy to be part of the caravan, and I'm in my element.
What do you want today, huh?
Well, prior to the caravan, I decided to write a book, and it's based on life beyond breast cancer. One thing that I have truly learned being a cancer survivor is making up your mind. That is so powerful, to make up your mind. And that's what I did after my 2 years of physical and emotional recovery after diagnosis and treatment. Is I made up my mind to go after that dream of owning that Percheron horse. And that's my beautiful Bella. Memorial Park. What's at Memorial Park? Okay, so forget Memorial Park. Okay, a Google Farm and Ranch Club?
A retired biologist, Jane adds her unique perspective to route finding.
You know, I helped choose some of the spots where we were going to go. It's been really kind of exciting. And one of the things I wanted to do was to take us to different kind of ecosystems.
So if we go that far, I can blame everything on her? Okay, all right, you got that, right? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, appreciate it. Well, that was informative, huh?
Well, yes, that was very good. Okay, now I think we won't get so lost.
No.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the dentist has arrived with her Texas-sized toothbrush. Yes, even horses need regular checkups. It's part of keeping the horses healthy for the trip. With routes scouted and skies lifted, social media shout-outs to the world are bringing the world, or at least Bryan, Texas, to the caravan. It looks like they've hit their stride. Well, almost.
What'd you do here?
Well, it was a little low when we started.
Okay.
Welcome back. They're crazy, every one of them. But they have a great heart. I mean, just coming up, everybody bumps heads, and it's normal in life. But we all decide to work it out and get over it and kind of move forward. So it's been it's more of a family. There ain't people anymore. It's a big group of us and kind of hung together. I couldn't ask for better people. It's too big of a hole. Slime won't do the trick.
Pointless to walk out here.
So we came up with a new plan. More weight on the back means less weight up front. Drive down the road.
I'm making curry, baby. Doing the dishes all alone. How many people are here? No, I'm not making. I said I'm making curry.
I think it's great. It's just one big happy family. There are kids of 11 and kids of 70. We're all a little bit crazy and we're all going out there for adventure. So we all have the same goal. We all just want to experience the world. As long